Liverpool. I don't know if it's that they're not serious or if it's just that teams that are fighting relegation they just become, I don't know, like they develop special powers that enable them to get crazy points like this. I mean, Jude, you haven't said much, but like,
The
how
Liverpool
do you see
players
the
want the coach sacked. That's
Liverpool
why.
game losing last minute like that to Wolves?
I actually didn't watch much of the game, but I would just say it's that one step, two steps forward, one step backward. That's where they are. I think they're kind of blending
Mm.
now as a team, but it's kind of a wake up call maybe for Arne Slot for whatever he's trying to do to remind him that, oh, this team is not yet there. You have to equip and go up. It's like you see, they came out in the FA Cup and they knocked them like 3-1. Do you understand? Like it's that, oh, we're the
They
euphoria of
reduced they reduced Wolves team, not the
well,
full
but they
team.
were in the euphoria of winning that they were trying to catch up. So that was like a wake up call. Like, calm down, we're all in this together. So to me, they'll most likely they look more serious to make the top four than Chelsea and Aston Villa. That's what I'm saying. So
Hmm.
I,
And United.
so they
And their
might make
fixtures
the
leagues,
top
actually, their
four.
fixture list also is kind to them.
Chelsea has
Or like
tough games. They have
Chelsea's
like
games are very. Chelsea has like, I think the second toughest. Chelsea has the second toughest
Yeah, but
games
it's
left
it's
after
not.
West Ham.
I
I
don't
think
I don't
West
think
Ham
it's
have
so
number
much
one.
about like the opponents that Liverpool would face
Yeah,
as
just
it is Liverpool themselves
dropping
and their
points.
ability to get their shit together, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think Liverpool players actually are tired of Slot. They might not come out. Remember, Slot has this is. I think he has fought with Salah, fought with Curtis Jones. I think he had an
Mm.
argument with Van Dijk, if I'm not wrong.
Supposed
So you
like
can see
to
that
make it
I think
in
there's
as
a
well.
disconnect between Slot and the players. So, but, so 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 I think
Manager that is also
that
just
plays a role
complaining
as well.
about style of
Yeah,
play,
I mean,
which
of
is
all the people
sort
who
of
are
sad.
complaining, is him. I want
I
to
think
hear it
I think
from the list, right? Like, I don't want to hear
Because he
any.
doesn't
I
have
don't want to
that.
hear any
He
complaints
doesn't. It's
from
not. There's
Slot.
nothing. I think what we can pick from the Liverpool issue
so
is,
so
first of all,
so I
this league is not Slot's level. It's not his level. It's not the level of his
Yeah,
managerial
agreeing with
intellect. That's one.
yeah, giving Shea more points since last season.
Then two, I think they are having the type of season that Man City had last season. You never knew the type of Man City team that would turn up at a game. That's the type of season that Liverpool is having. But the bedrock, the foundation is this is not Slot's level. He's a good manager. He will do well at a mid-table team, right? But I don't think he's at this level. I don't think this is his level. Maybe
Fair.
I
No,
don't.
you mentioned City. Do you think City
are you are
will win
you
the
do I
saying
league
think
now?
City
that
will
Chelsea
win the
win
league?
last year was a fluke?
I'm
Or
hoping
Yes,
they
this
do
league.
so that I can shut Arsenal up. I want
Okay.
them to.
Okay. I know what you're hoping. I know what
Okay, but do
everybody
you
else
No,
like
here is
like,
in
I
terms
hoping.
want
of
I
Arsenal to
understand. But do you
win.
think
experience?
they will
I
win it?
predicted Arsenal to
I
win.
mean,
But
But do you
but
believe?
that
Do you believe? Just
Johnny
what I
is not
believe.
allowing me to
Do you
support
believe?
that prediction. Where I just,
they're more improved from last season. We can see the evidence of the spendings that they did.
Hmm.
It's now down to if how hungry these guys are for it, right?
I
No,
actually
they're
No,
don't
no,
hungry.
no,
They
no,
they
I
no.
they,
actually
they
don't think
bought
it's down to how
They're
hungry
Semenyo
they
hungry.
are.
and
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
and
I
So
think
Gay
yes,
in
yes,
January transfer
yes,
window
yes.
from
From
before.
the
Arsenal.
management side, yes. From the administrative side, but the guys who have to do the business on the field, right? There are members of those teams who,
Mm.
how do we say this thing in Nigeria? You don't chop belly full. People
I
like
don't
Bernardo
care.
Silva. I really don't think they should be footballers. They really need to step away,
I think
right? You see a Reinders,
Mm.
Tijani, when he's playing, you see that their game
Yeah.
is different. That guy should be playing in place of Bernardo Silva. But then I'm not their coach. It's not my business really. I get that he can sit
Silva
on
is
the
the captain
bench.
now.
Fernandinho sat on the
I
bench
doubt he'll be
throughout his
benched.
last
they
season at Man City.
they
You can
probably
sit on
want
the
to carry
bench.
him like David Silva now.
You be talking. I mean
Yeah,
that's
but
that's that's what
there
that's
was
what
Roddy.
most City captains do in their last season. They just talk. You give moral support, and to be honest, that's all Bernardo Silva does on the field. He doesn't play football anymore. He just talks. So it's down to how much the players on the field, want it. Yes, the administrative side have done, their bit. I don't know how hungry the players on the pitch are. I know Semenyo is really hungry. That guy he has been on fire for them. But where's Uncle Haaland? It looks like
Yeah.
he went to go and press the pause.
I was going to say it's like no
It looks
Haaland,
like
no
he went.
party. Like what's going on?
Yeah,
Semenyo has stepped up,
it
but
looks like he went to go
Haaland
and
still
press the
missing.
pause button. Some people say he's saving himself from the World Cup. I don't know what he wants to do at that World Cup. He's in the same group with crazy teams.
But is
He
it
should
getting
just.
more? Is it getting more feed? Like, are they feeding him ball? I don't see them. Like,
They no no they are
all of
they
them
are
are
they are
They
playing.
feeding
do, they
him.
Most
They
of
are
do.
them are
feeding him
playing in the
better
league.
than last season.
They're still feeding him.
They are
At the
feeding him
beginning, they
better
are
than last
feeding
season.
him,
No, I
but
don't.
since Semenyo came in, I've not seen like a lot.
No, Semenyo is finishing his
No,
chances.
but even
That's
No, I
why.
said
no,
that's what I'm,
even before Semenyo came
Yeah,
in,
he had not scored in
he was
9
on a
games. I
goal drought. People
remember.
forget that.
Yes, he
Even
had not
before
scored in
Semenyo
9
came in,
games.
he was on a goal drought. Yeah, he was on a goal drought. So all these Semenyo is just people talking. Even before Semenyo came, he was on a goal drought. In fact, I believe that's probably one of the reasons why they went to get Semenyo.
Yeah, he's
And
on a good
I
dot
believe
yeah,
now.
that's
on
one
the
of
Like
the
their
reasons
goal
they
style
went
drought.
to
of
get
play has
That's
Semenyo
changed.
because they
yeah,
were like,
not crazy,
and
bro.
it's also the reason why they didn't sell Mamouche. And I'm thankful for them that they didn't move Mamouche out on loan because we were discussing, sending him out on loan. Thankfully, they didn't do that. So, as
Yeah.
to the question, well, with the way they are playing, they are actually the ones doing what Jude said. Take 2 steps forward, take one backward. Liverpool is actually taking 1 step forward, two backward. Right.
Long,
So City is taking 2 forward, one backward. And to be honest, we're all
long may it
frustrated
continue
because
that.
we expected them to give a better fight. This is
Yeah,
usually their time of the season where they breathe down your neck and you
Yeah.
know that the ghost of Christmas past is coming. This guy is coming to
Yeah.
haunt your soul. But we're not seeing that. Hopefully they go on a
That's
run.
what
They go on a
we're
run in these
hoping
nine
for.
games and just make us all happy so that
Mm.
we can do the usual with Arsenal.
yeah, but
We
see
go again next
the difference between the, di- the difference between City of yesteryears and this one is that the
City didn't need.
yesteryears could
They were
defend. This
not
team
good at
cannot defend.
defending. That was what was killing them in
That's one
Champions
major
League.
problem they're having.
They didn't need to
No,
defend.
but they were better now.
No,
They
but they
had
were
some solid
better.
guys.
If you watch, they were better because the problem City has now they cannot keep clean sheets. Like if you even in the games that they tend to keep clean sheets, the opponents usually have loads of chances. It's
I
boiled
hope
down to
Arsenal
the
will
team
take
not taking their
chance.
chances. That's why they don't score. Like against Leeds, I don't know how many of you watched the game against Leeds. They won 1-0, but what most of us cannot deny the fact that Leeds had chances to
They've
score in that
they've
game. I
lost
didn't
their
win
spine.
that game
City, they've
against
lost their
Man City. They
defensive
had chances.
spine. They used to have.
So City's problem, I think, is
I
more
really,
their
I
defensive
really don't agree.
unit is
It's
not
see,
cohesive
and
enough to.
let me try and see if I can explain this. If you are bombarding your opposition and you're in their final third for 90, okay, not 90 minutes, for 85 minutes of the entire game, you reduce the number of times they come against your defense.
Yeah,
They're
but
They
like
not
still
in,
do that.
yeah,
They
they're not,
still do that.
David, that
not in
that
They
their
still do that.
opposition's final
that,
third.
that style of
They're
play,
actually
that
in the
style of play
midfield right now.
depends on aggressive ball recovery. That style of play
Yeah,
you're talking
from
about
the
depends
midfield,
on being
from
able
the
to win the
midfield.
ball back properly,
Yes.
and that's what they don't have anymore.
So if you're saying defense, you're saying defense
That's what
as
I'm
the
saying. They
entire
don't have
team,
that
not
again.
necessarily the back four or the back five.
No,
That's
no,
why
no. It's
The whole
both,
team,
right?
yeah.
It's both, right?
That's,
Because
yeah.
it's not true that like the people
It's
who are
both.
doing the ball recovery in the midfield are necessarily the midfielders because they play so high. The people who are in center circle are actually the defenders, right? Most of the time in City's football,
Yeah.
and they have their wing back inverting or something. So
Exactly.
it's a defender in midfield doing the
Yeah.
ball recovery.